Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is the Miss Tiffany Star, and I'm so glad to see you guys again. I think it's been about a week since I posted a video. Not that I haven't tried, just sometimes things happen. Camera shuts off because the battery's dead or the memory card's full, and anyways, I'm glad to be back, and be sure to subscribe and hit that like button before you go. Okay, don't forget. Today we are doing a warm fall drugstore tutorial. The last one I did, I realized that a lot of that stuff that I had in there was going to be out of, the price range of, probably a lot of people, because I remember when I first started watching YouTube videos, and I'd be like, yeah, right, like I can afford that, so that's what I decided to do, was do a drugstore tutorial. I've already done my face makeup. What I'm going to do is do my eyeshadow, my liner, my mascara, and my lashes and my lips, and then we're going to call it a day. So hopefully you like what I have to show you, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I want to tell you real quick, give you a rundown, and I'm going to try to link below in the description box what all products I used. But for my foundation, I used the Wet n Wild Photofocus, and I mixed that with the Milani Conceal and Perfect, and they're both amazing. When you mix them together, even better. I didn't really do it for that. It was more of like a color balance. Then to set my face, I used the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow powder. Then for my bronzer, I used the Glam bronze by L'Oreal. Then let's see, for my blush, I used the Milani Big Blush in the color Illuminoso. And for my highlight, I used Physicians Formula Translucent Pearl Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls is what it's called. And my concealer is Almay Age Essentials Concealer in the shade, I can't read that. I'm gonna go get my special binoculars. I really can't read that. It's light. Anyways, I'll link it down below. It's a nice light color, so it gives a good highlight, like Shape Tape would. Tarte Shape Tape. Tongue twister. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Anyway, I have a nice little dupe for you guys that I want to, because while we're talking about what I used on my brows today, and this is something I've known about for a while, but I hadn't done a drugstore tutorial yet, so I hadn't shared it with y'all. It is by Kokie Professional, and you can pick it up. Let's get in there, Kokie, and it is called the Precision Brow, and it is a retractable brow pencil, and it's waterproof, and you can pick it up at Walmart, and for half the price of the Precisely My Brow by Benefit. Okay, but let me tell you this is a dupe. Exact shape, exact diameter of the tip, everything. The only thing about the Kokie is that on the end there isn't a spoolie. That's it. You just got to pick up a spoolie out of your brushes while you're after you fill your brows in. So that's it. So that's a good dupe. It's half, if not a little less than half of the cost of the Benefit. So there's that. All right, so let's move on to eyes. We are going to be using the Wet n Wild All Naturel palette in Nude Awakening. I've had a couple of those. No, I haven't. No. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to first go into this nice little bone color here on the end. And we're going to use a nice all-over shade brush, which not all my brushes are from the drugstore. I'm sorry. You know, all the makeup is. This is from It Cosmetics. It's all over brush, all over shadow brush. And I may occasionally pick up and hold in front of me a Paul Jacobs mirror because I have bad eyesight, just to see how we're blending. But I swear to you, I promise you, I did not use any high-end makeup on my face. Hit me up before you go. Don't let me hanging like a yo-yo. I don't know if I'm going to sing the song anymore. I'm learning how to edit, and I think that I'm just going to be, you know, dropping words, text, you know, into the frame, like in the beginning of the video. And I probably will actually do that after I finish filming this, when I do a little bit of editing. And next thing we're going to do is go into, I like, this is a transition shade, this nice little gray color. And we're going to go in with this nice deluxe crease brush from Eco Tools. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I am. Friday night I had movie night with my 4-year-old, and we popped popcorn and we watched Wonder Woman, which, I mean, I'm not going to tell you anything about the movie. It's not, you know, like a spoiler alert, but I felt, I'm going to use my I statements, I felt that it had quite a few slow dragging parts. It did have some good special effects though. My daughter liked it. She wanted to watch it a second time, so we did the next day. So, you know, she enjoyed herself. I mean, it was entertaining. I really love the gal they chose to play her. I think she's perfect. I think I might have chosen the wrong brush. Maybe not. Maybe it's just user error. You know how sometimes you have good makeup days and bad makeup days? Sometimes it's like you know what you're doing, and then sometimes it's like, geez, is it me or is it the makeup? Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this beautiful, it's like a Pinot Noir, if you're a wine drinker. Pinot Noir, kind of like a burgundy, brownish, plumish color. And we're going to take that and we're going to put that onto the lid. And I'm going to use this brush, which I think is from Eco Tools. It's a nice flat, I got shadow all over my finger, my hand. Nice flat, precise shadow brush for the lid. I like this one a lot for that. Yeah, this is when I want to get this other mirror out, you guys. Oh, I've been forgetting to tap my fallout for my brush for my fallout. I'm getting fallout. Here we go. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Let's pack that on the other lid. There's a doggy in my room. My daughter has 2 dogs, and one of them has going to become my dog. It's still her dog, but she sleeps in my bed every night, and we've really bonded. One of these days I'll introduce you. Her name is Lola, and she is a hound pit bull mix. Okay, and as I always say, I'm liking how that looks. Okay, now there's a color right next to that that is kind of a purplish gray with like a little bit of shimmer, and we're going to take that and we're going to go a little more into the crease area, and then we're going to do some blending into the transition area, I mean. Yeah, I'm with a smaller brush. I think that's covering too much area. This one's smaller. Yeah, this one's smaller. Another little brush by Eco Tools. I just love their brushes, don't y'all? I just really do. Yeah, this is like a purplish gray color. Okay, let's blend before we go to the other eye. I think I have a dog hair in my... Speaking of the dog, I'm blaming her, and I'm sitting there sticking things with hairs on them in my eyes. It's the dog, really, it's the dog. Okay. Okay, other side with this same color. Actually, this isn't a warm fall. Like, this is more of a little vampy. It's gonna turn out to be like a little grunge once we line out our lower lash line. Kind of like smudge that out. Okay, let's go ahead and blend. Okay, now I want to take, because I don't want to go any darker on the eyes because we're going to do the lower lash line. So let's go ahead and go in with this, the lid shade we used, the purplish, brownish, red wine colored. And as we're doing that, we're going to mix that with a little bit of the color that we put into the transition area, the purplish gray right next to it, and we're going to smudge those in together at the same time. Okay, so now it's time for liquid liner. My favorite, all the time, every day, all day, every day. Oh wait, let's go on our brow bone. Sorry, I almost forgot. We're going to take that original bone color that we started off with for the whole lid area, the whole eye area, and we're going to go along the brow bone. And then we're going to kind of spread it down just a little bit so that it's not harsh. Okay, next side. Blend it down. And I don't think I'm going to do like a real hefty wing today because I don't want to have it like my eyes be too dark. But you can do that if you like. I like to start right in the middle of the upper lid, bring it out. And up, down, up, start at the lower lash line, then bring it up, to a tip, fill it in. Bless you, Lola. Bless you. Oh my goodness. This dog is having a sneeze attack. I think she's allergic to herself. Other side, same thing. Oh no, that's Rex. That's the little one. That's my daughter's little man. One of these days, I'm going to do a zoomed up, in like up close and in-depth eyebrow and liner tutorial. Because I take my brows from 0 to 100. My brows are getting better, but they're not near as full as they look. Okay, I lied. I'm not going to do lashes today because of time. We're going on 20 minutes right now. The mascara I'm going to use is the Lash Paradise from Voluminous, which looks like so, in case you haven't seen it yet. Lower lash line, don't forget, lower lash line. Start right at the base of the lash, wiggle, and then bring it to the ends. Okay, it is almost time for us to part. I hope you like my work so far. Like, Imagine giving someone that little. I'm gonna make both eyes of it. What's wrong with her? Okay, so I'm going to line my lips with the NYX retractable lip liner in the color Dark Red, MPL 12. Looks like so. Which matches the eyeshadow so good, you guys. Okay, and then for lip color, we are going to use the e.l.f. Runway Ready Lip Palette. And it looks like this. And we are going to dip into this shade right here, this light purplish color, and then this one on the very end, which is like a more Pinot Noir-y, deep cranberry color. We're going to mix the two together. Okay, almost done. Okay, so this is our look for today. What do y'all think? I think we did pretty good. You're gonna look good, really good. You should do this. So that's it for my tutorial for today, you guys. Like I said, I am going to try to link everything that I used today down below in the description bar. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. All right, see you next time. Bye.